made this dress for the PNW Music Awards. It was an award show for musicians here in Portland. I was a sponsor and my partner wound up winning an award. Because I was a sponsor, they asked me to take some pictures while I was there. And I wanted to make a really lovely dress that had some drama to it, but was also flowy enough that I didn't feel like it restricted my movement. The awards show was in November, so I've lost a little bit of weight since then. So it's a little bit loose and doesn't fit exactly like it did then. But either way, I'm still really proud of this dress, and I wanted to kind of compile all of the shorts that I made about the making of this into a cohesive video. I hope you enjoy the making of this. I really love it. It's one of my favorite pieces I've made to date.
I'm so in love with this fabric. It's so pretty. I start by cutting out all of my bodice panels in the main fabric and then also the beautiful tulle. I'm going to kind of treat these all as one pattern piece, like both layers are just going to be treated as one pattern piece. The bodice is also going to have foam cups. This is going to give the bodice a lot of structure, some padding and support, and also it's just going to have a nicer, thicker finish. The padding goes together really easily. I'm just doing a zigzag stitch here to kind of stitch them together. These are cut with no seam allowance. You can see the bodice is already completely taking shape. I love this pattern. This is the lining. I'm going to just do all the same things I already did to the main to the lining. Quick tip for sewing curves like this: if you notch the part that is tighter, it'll help just ease that fabric around that curve so that it doesn't pucker and it's not weird to stitch around. Sewing these cups into the bodice is kind of a labor of love and does require moving fairly slowly. This is actually on, I think, 8 times speed. I just wanted to include it so you can see how slow it takes to sew all this together. I've attached the lining to the main and created boning channels inside, and here I am trying to press out that boning so it lays flat. I had a reason for using plastic boning, and I can't tell you what it was for the life of me now. I really wish I had used steel boning, and I'm going to do that on my next project. This is the sleeve pattern. Fun fact, I used more fabric on the sleeves than I did on the skirt. They're so full and so flowy, and I think they add a lot of drama. Honestly, I think if I was going to do this over again, I might have a little bit less drama in the sleeves. I feel like the overall effect is one that makes me a little puffy. I made the sleeves with 1/4 inch elastic covered in ribbon, and I really wish I had thought to get just normal bra strapping. That would have really elevated this. These cuffs are so beautiful. I hope they put a picture of them on my tombstone because this is the best thing I've ever done. Look at that. Incredible. Each sleeve took almost exactly 2 yards of fabric. They're 2 layers, but still. I literally cried when I saw this all put together. It's so beautiful. I feel like it's giving wizard princess. This is what I said when I did the sleeves with 1/4 inch elastic and then covered it in ribbon. The basic premise was good, but for this, the tulle was just so scratchy. You can see how scratchy it even looks against my shoulders, and sewing the ribbon kind of kept it stretched out a little bit, like it didn't allow the elastic to work the way I wanted it to. And I mean, this works. I really wish I had done bra strapping. I didn't think about it until I posted this on TikTok, and a couple people suggested it, and I wish I had done it. Corset grommets are the hardest thing I have done in this lifetime. I think part of it is that this thing I have to install the grommets is a torture device. It pinches me. I have a blood blister on my finger that I got when I was doing this. I still have it. I want it to go away. You can see how annoying this is. And I get like this weird little flap. I don't know. I need to get another tool for this. But it's hard to assess what's a good tool and what's a bad tool because the internet can be misleading. if there's a grommet tool that you guys love, please let me know in the comments. Just like, even send me a link, I'll just buy it, because these are terrible. In fact, one of these grommets has already come out, and I have worn this dress 2 times, once for an evening and once to just try on for the intro of this video. I would like it to fit, and I would like those grommets to stay in place. Just so you know, this is 4 times sped up. I know it seems like it's gruelingly long. I wanted to kind of keep some idea of the time scales in place, just because I think it's important when we're doing handmade stuff to like see how much time goes into it. So often people ask me if I could like make them one or something, and it's hard to explain that like if I was going to make this for somebody, this would be like an $800 dress because it took me forever. These grommets look so nice together though, like it looks so nice. I did a 3/4 circle skirt, so not quite a full circle. I feel like I actually could have gone smaller than I did. You can see that these are quite a bit smaller than the sleeves, which I think is funny. But here's me stitching. I did the tulle and then the underlay layer separately, so I stitched the tulle layer all together as one full skirt, and then I did the same for the satin. This is me doing a French seam on the satin because it frays really badly, and I wanted the seam to be fully encased. On the inside it didn't matter because it was fully lined, but the skirt was free moving, so I really needed to do a French seam, and I'm glad I did. It looks really nice on the inside, and there's no like weird fraying edges that you can see. I like doing French seams. This is the best way to do an invisible zipper. It's a little tedious, but you have to iron the teeth down on both sides, and then you can pin it and stitch really, really close. Actually, you can stitch kind of under where the teeth go, and it's just the nicest, cleanest invisible zipper when you're done. That's the French seam, but I could have said that was the invisible zipper, and you'd be like, what? Where? But no, it's just the French seam. I'm just proud of it, I guess. I included a lot of clips. Look how cute it is. It's a little French seam. This is me making the Modesty panel. This was very controversial. I don't know why, but I think it looks nice having a Modesty panel in the back. Honestly, this dress doesn't fit the same way now because I've lost quite a bit of weight, so the Modesty panel is kind of superfluous because I can stitch it closed. Here's the final look. She's so flowy. This is my boyfriend whose event we were going to. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much.